My message tonight is to everyone in the world who has had to deal with the confusing politics of today. Um, some people believe that murder is right. Some people know that it is wrong. It is wrong. It is not God's will, and it is not right to take a human life. That is up to God to do. Except in legal execution of somebody that has already committed a murder. At least that is the law in this country, America, and it is the law in many countries throughout the world, and has been the law in the Bible as well. Um, and I know that I wrote as a Christian, but I think there's nobody in the world who wants somebody to kill them. So why would they want somebody else to be killed that was innocent, had done nothing to them anyway? Sometimes murderers kill because they feel somehow threatened by innocent people, which is really sad. And sometimes innocent people taunt them, tease them, because they don't know why somebody would take their life in vain anyway, when they know they have a lot to live for. I guess what I'm really talking about is a crisis we have right now with a woman named Jezebel, who is in the Bible is quoted as a murderer of saints, someone who taught fornication sin, as well as fed false bad food to servants of the Lord. I believe she is still doing some of this in the world. I believe bad food is being handed to shippers in the world and people in stores and things. And I'm not sure that the people in the stores even always know about it or are willing to accept it, but I think that sometimes they are. I think whenever you're aware that you're serving bad food, you are committing a crime, even if your family was threatened. You need to go to the police if you were threatened. You need to get help. You need to find protection. You need to turn in whoever threatened you. You do not need to serve or uh, put contaminants in food that is put on the market. Some of these contaminants are not only lethal. They may not be lethal, but they slow people's brains down. They slow their bodies down. They make people sluggish, grouchy, all kinds of things. These contaminants are not good. I happen to know of a fellow who said that a girl that was involved in the food contamination made him have anal sex with her while contaminating Lebanon bologna, which was then put on the market, which I bought then and had to eat. I thought it tasted kind of greasy. Well, that was just the KY jelly. That's what I mean. These things are not good. This is a prank that somebody's playing in society. I know who the woman is, and she's just trying to get back at the world because she thought the world rejected her because she'd committed some crimes and she thought that her life was over. Well, nobody even put her in jail for her crimes. Everybody took the blame for her crimes, and still she's punishing the world. I don't think she really understood that soon enough. She is to blame for some crimes, but everybody is promising her now that they will be more judicious or understanding about how her case is handled because her crimes began when she was a very young child, which means she was very emotional and probably distressed about some kind of abuse, which is how she started committing crimes in her youth. Um, it is sad when somebody turns to crime that young and robs them of their own youth. Um, and then you see them desperately trying to act normal in society, and you realize they could be normal if they didn't have to keep remembering what they did. So there will be an answer. Jezebel was one of them, actually, that started crime as a youth, but she was pulled into it by others. Maybe she wouldn't also be so mixed up if she hadn't started so young. All I'm saying is, if people tell you also to kill somebody, be very careful. It's really illegal. Every crime, any of that is illegal. I was told to handle, the people had gone after my son. I was told to handle them myself. I didn't feel that was the best way. I went to the police instead. I was told to take my medication and relax, and they'd look into it. They didn't even, my son went through a lot, and I prayed a lot for him, and he has been through a lot because of these people. But he is still there somewhere, I think. I'm not sure actually right now. I haven't seen him in a while because he lives with my parents. But I believe, and I was even somebody who really had a situation where the police had not arrested my son's assailants, and I felt they should have been dealt with, and I was in a situation where I could have handled it myself and did not. Either way, if somebody tells you to hurt a child or so, that's wrong. That is beyond, in any culture, that is wrong. And even in war, that is wrong. So don't forget that. And when they tell you to hate a woman that you don't know, take it with a grain of salt, because you don't know until you know everything about it. And I guess it's really all I have as a message tonight. I just want people to be careful, and I want bad food that is already on the market to please be recalled. It should not be out there making people sick. Thank you.